What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. And man, today we're going to talk about what's going on in these YouTube streets, family. And I want to weigh in on something that happened recently, but was now taken off of YouTube. I saw the stream, a little bit of it, but I'm not going to take any parts of that stream and put it up. I didn't download it because I hate when people do that to me. But there was this little tiff or tat going on. Chrissie and Karazin on one end versus Cynthia G and Nylah on the other. Okay. And I found it to be a little interesting. Our boy Taz got involved in it, from what I was told. So you know how Taz is. Shout out to Taz. He got involved also. But from what I gather, what you have are the female pro-blacks against the divestment community. All right. Now again, I'm just talking about some of the things that I heard. Okay. And so now it's interesting. Chrissie, who used to be so like, no, let's stop the show. Is Chrissie black? Like, I'm not being mean or anything. What is Chrissie? Nobody knows what she is, what she looks like. She is a faceless voice. And you know, I'm not being mean. She's a very talented creator, what she does. She's very bright. Anybody that can amass that amount of support and money from people that's never seen her, that's pretty good. You know, she kind of reminds me of, other people on here. I'll just leave it alone. I'm not going to deal with that. But you know, there's other people that do the same thing. You don't know what they look like, but they have an audience. Okay, fair enough. Okay, but the other people have still had the same, the same voice or the same message. Chrissie went from somebody that was like very pro-black, Pan-African, to now she's I won't say she's a swirler, but she's definitely a black male hater. She's definitely I won't call her a black male hater, but she used to be in the middle, you know. Now she's everything is the black man's fault. She's over there. Now she's teamed up with another person, Karazin. Now again, Karazin, you know what she does. Out of all of them, I think she is the person that does the least. Well, Nylah is the one that does the least. Nylah doesn't do a lot of black male criticisms too much. Nylah, I was somebody I would consider a colleague. I like Nylah a whole lot. But Karazin is a whole swirler. And so what happened was, when I saw Crystal and Karazin and Chrissie working together, didn't shock me because Chrissie kind of changed her tune. When I saw Crystal and Karazin and Cynthia G collaborating, I was quite shocked, but not really, because Cynthia G is, I think she has family members married to white folks, so doesn't shock me. And she's from Seattle, which is, well, shout out to Seattle. You guys know what goes down there with the black people. But here's the situation. All of these people have something in common outside of Nylah. They all don't like black men. So why is Cynthia G fighting with Chrissie? Or, as Chrissie says, why are they mentioning her? Nylah, I'm going to leave out of the discussion because I don't know what happened with Nylah. But Cynthia G can't be fighting with Nylah, with Chrissie about, you know, swirling, because Cynthia G don't like black men at all. Cynthia G would agree with Chrissie and Karazin. All her content is about hating on black men swirling it up with white. But you can go and meet up with Chrissie and Karazin though, which is interesting. You can go and meet up with the swirler herself, but will have a problem with black men swirling. And ain't her sister married to some white guy? If I'm not mistaken, don't her sister got kids by white men? I'm just being honest. I'm just saying, isn't that what's going on with one of her family? Like, she has people in her family that are with white people, you know? But here's what's going on here. If Cynthia G is coming for Chrissie, it has everything to do, in my opinion, of Chrissie's fan base. All right, this is not about the black community. Okay, it's not about the swirlers, or it has to do something with that, because none of these people like black men outside of Nylah. Okay, the animosity that Chrissie has towards black men is the same one that Karazin got. It's the same one that Chrissie got. All right, that's the same thing. The issue is this. What's the real problem? It's not a black community thing. None of these people care about the black community like that. All right, none of them. Because if you cared about the black community, there would be evidence of edification of content. If you cared about black women, there would be edification of content. Like, if you look at any of their content, none of their content is beneficial to black women at all, and nothing. At least for me, we can point to the Hall of Game. At least for me, you can point to brothers who have linked up. Go to my Kingana channel. You will see black content that will try to help people get into business. You've seen I've collaborated with the business sector. There's nothing that they have that edifies black women to help them do anything. It's all trash, in my opinion, if you really want to be honest. So what is the proof that you care about black women? What are you tangibly producing? I can tell you who does care about black women, Madame Noir. Now, maybe Chrissie's blog, what is it called? I think her blog might be pretty good, to be honest. So I'll at least give her that. But the other stuff, stop.
Oh, hell no.
Let's be honest. What it's about is pretty much complaining about what black men like, okay, while they're not being promoted by white men, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the site is back down again, but there you go. It must be some personal animosity in between certain people. That's what it gotta be. It has nothing to do about swirling. This is a personal problem. So please leave, you know, divesting, whatever, because mostly all of y'all have divested from community anyway. See, just because you don't swirl, don't mean you're not divested. Some of you, when you become baby mamas, when you become sellouts, you've already divested. You don't gotta be with white folks to not divest, you know? So, you know, this is what we're doing here, guys. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe to the bell. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Peace out.